When we did find out when Lucas was severe to profound hearing loss, that it was a huge shock to us. I probably felt sad for the most part, just because I knew, we've been at home where we've done the, wooden spoon on a pan or a pot, turning the TV up really loud, seeing if he would respond to those. And after having that diagnosis, we still tried to do it. Tried to think that, no, they're wrong. He can hear. It's no problem.
I think we did a couple ABRs just to confirm. And we wanted that second opinion or second chance at seeing if anything had changed. Because it was almost like you're in denial.
My first, reaction was shock. You just bewildered. You had no idea. We have no family history on either side. We don't have any deaf friends. Zero experience.
It was devastating. We cried for a long time, not just that day. I feel like it was just really hard to even just understand how this happened.
It's overwhelming, for sure. It's a lot because you're hearing new words, you're seeing so many new people, you're concerned, you're hopeful, you're scared. So everything's just coming at you a million miles an hour.
Shocked and devastated. I cried. I remember her voice was so peppy and it was so great and everything in life was so great. And she kept talking to me like that and she just told me this news and I could just remember her voice being really annoying because I was really sad and I didn't want this happy voice in my head. And I was so sad. And we got home and we were talking about it and we were thinking about it. And we then had to start telling our family about what our appointment was like. And I told my brother, and hearing the words come out of my mouth, I just lost it. Told him that he couldn't hear, and he was very sweet and everybody was very supportive, but it was still very surreal for us. We don't have any deafness on either side of our family, so we had no clue what that feeling would be like.
It's definitely shock. You have no idea. This never entered our minds during the pregnancy at all that we would be faced with any sort of disability or hardship, I guess. And the next instinct I had personally was figure it out, fix it, find out what I can do to make it better, which, you don't really have a lot of control, and you have to let go of a lot of control when you're faced with this sort of a news about your child. The hardest thing that any parent would face is somebody telling them that their child is anything but perfect. So this is a big moment, and it's a lot to get past.
My big fear right away was he's gonna have a hard time getting a job if he can't hear. People will not necessarily accommodate him, even though they're supposed to.
And when you first find out that your child is deaf, that rocks your world.